Hey guys, so this tutorial is going to be a night out smoky mauve look. It is very full coverage, lots of makeup. So if you're not into this kind of look, then I guess it's not for you, but I thought it was really fun. It's really dramatic and it's nice to put like a black all over the lid, and it turned out really nice. I liked it. So first I'm going in with my foundation and I'm using the Makeup Forever HD foundation. It's great because if you're going to be taking pictures at the club or anything, then there's no flashback, and I really think the coverage is really nice and flawless. So I'm putting on more than usual because, like I said before, I want this very full coverage, and I'm making sure to blend it in towards my ears and my neck so you don't see my ears and neck being a different color than my face. So I'm just blending that really seamlessly, and I'm going in with my concealer to cover any acne scars or redness, and I'm using the Estee Lauder Double Wear Concealer and just blending that in. Same old, and I'm going to use the same under eye concealer, which is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind, and I'm making a triangle so it highlights as well as conceals my dark circles. So I usually don't do this, but I'm going to put on some MAC Studio Fix powder, and it's a really full coverage powder, and I'm using the regular buffing brush that I was using because it's dense. And yeah, I usually don't do this, but I really wanted it to be extremely full coverage, so that is what I'm doing. I'm kind of using it as a setting powder, but I have an oily T-zone, so I'm going in with my Too Faced Primed and Poreless translucent powder just to powder up my T-zone, because I know that the MAC Studio Fix powder is not going to control my oil, especially if I'm going out dancing or anything for a long period of time. So I'm going in with my brows, just filling it in and shaping it, and then setting it with a clear brow gel, and I'm going to use the Maybelline Clear Mascara as my clear brow gel. It works the same. So I'm going to zoom you guys in and prime my lids. I did use the Urban Decay Primer Potion, I believe it's called. I just didn't film it. And then I'm using my Maybelline Color Tattoo in Barely Branded as a base, and I'm going in with my Lorac Pro Palette too, and using the color Buff to set the cream base we did, and also to make sure that it doesn't, any blending or any shadows we use is not going to stick to it. So I'm using the Naked palette, the 3 from Urban Decay, and I'm taking a really fluffy brush and using the color Limit to buff it into my crease, but also above my crease, because when I open my eyes, I want you to be able to see that color. And then I'm going in with a kind of denser fluffy brush, and I'm using the other matte color in the palette called Nooner, and it's just a deeper shade of it, and that I'm just going into the crease. I'm not buffing it over because I want to have a gradient effect. So I'm just making sure I buff it really nicely with no additional product, because you definitely want this to be seamless with no harsh lines. And I'm also adding even a bit more pink and mauve to it, and I'm using Makeup Geek's Cupcake, just slightly going over what we did, not really bringing it up above the crease, but just enough so, and lightly packing it over. And more blending, blend. This is supposed to be smoky, so definitely no harsh lines. So I'm gonna keep blending until my arms fall off. And I took this fluffy brush to go into the Lorac Pro Palette too, and I used the black there. But to be honest, it's not very black, it's more like a very dark charcoal gray, which I think looked better. Maybe it's just more wearable somehow. But I realized the fluffy brush was not working, so I went in with a flat, stiff eyeshadow brush, which worked a lot better because I really wanted to make it opaque. And with black, it's like if you don't really make it opaque, like it's very noticeable, or if it's streaky in any way. So I'm going back with my fluffy brush and just blending the line out, the black line out, with no additional product. I just wanted to make sure it's very seamless. And I'm going to take the color Cool Gray from the Lorac palette and kind of connect the mauve and the dark charcoal gray together in a way. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep blending, going back into the Limit shade and further connect the black and the mauve together. And I'm just going back into that dark gray or black that I used before to pack on and make it more intense, because some of the color did blend away when we were using the mauve tones. And I'm using the Lorac Pro palette highlight in Snow and Beige for my brow highlight. And for my lower lash line, I use a combination of Limit and Nooner, which is what we used in the crease. I didn't want to use any gray or black because I didn't want to close my eyes too much. And I'm using the L'Oreal Still Kiss Me pencils to highlight my inner corner. It's kind of a rose gold tone, so it adds kind of to the mauve tones we use. So now I'm going to contour my face with the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil in medium deep. And yeah, I'm just going to do a lot of contouring for me. Like, I don't do contour much, so for me it's a lot of contouring. I'm going to do that 3 motion with your cheekbones, forehead, and jawline, and I'm also going to contour my nose a little bit. When I go all out with my makeup, I like to do that. I usually don't. So just very lightly contouring my nose. And for blush, I'm going to use this Mauve blush from Tarte. It's the Amazonian Clay blush in Dazzled. And for highlight, I'm going in with MAC Soft and Gentle. I wanted this look to be matte, but I thought that it's suitable to give a little bit of shimmer, and it's not too much of an intense highlight, so I like that. It's more subtle. So I'm doing it on the tops of my cheekbones and the bridge of my nose. And I'm going back into contour. I'm using a small, dense brush to contour the bottom of my lip, which will make it look a lot poutier. I'm putting on false lashes and covering the lash band with liquid liner so you can't see it. And I'm just going to tightline the tops of my eye. I'm not going to do the bottom, just to make it more thick and black and dark. So now I'm going to use my Makeup Forever Aqua Lip Liner in the color 3C. And I slightly overline my lips. Not a lot, but slightly. And I usually use concealer to conceal my lips, but I thought that this lip color I'm using is so pigmented I don't need it. And I'm using the Makeup Forever Aqua Rouge Waterproof Liquid Lip Color in the color 3C. And I thought I was done, but I decided that the lip color was too brown and I wanted it a bit mauvier, so I used my Sephora lipstick in the color so dot. Yeah, it's a lot better. I like it better. So I hope you guys enjoy this tutorial. Don't forget to subscribe, thumbs up this video, and leave a comment. Thanks, guys.